I tell you to open this now, says Archangel Michael today, October 28th. There is an emergency. The name of the person who wants to hurt you is known. This is the name. Open right away. Stay right here, my dear child. Don't run away. Right now, someone is telling you something very important. To stay in sync with how this truth is coming out, please subscribe to this channel right now. This is more than just a subscription. It's a promise to stay in tune with God's prophetic frequency, so you never miss another divine warning. The truth is finally coming out after being hidden for too long. The last few days you may have felt uneasy, getting chills, headaches, or that strange feeling of tension when someone walks into the room. These signs weren't just there. They were quiet messages from God trying to get your attention on what was going on behind your back. There is someone who pretended to care. Someone who smiled while planning to break your peace behind your back, says Archangel Michael. This person has been watching your moves and growth, waiting for the right time to hit you emotionally. You should stay until the end, because their name and real face will show up in ways you didn't expect. Every word on this page brings you one step closer to understanding and getting rid of the hidden energy that has been draining your spirit. Do not skip this. You'll quickly figure out who this person is. They've already changed how they act, right? They stopped being happy about your little wins. They started to smile half-heartedly, look away and keep quiet for strange reasons. This person seemed calm around you, but as soon as you started to rise, the storm inside them got worse. The light around you right now is too much for them to handle because it shows their shadows. When your blessings started to grow, you may have felt their energy change. They did that because they were jealous and afraid you'd leave them behind. They started to whisper bad things about you, twisting words to make people doubt your heart. Follow me until the end. There has been a spell of confusion over your peace, but now it will end. To lock in this clarity, join our community. The prophet said that you would know the truth, and the truth would set you free. When you join us, that promise comes true. Since your protection season has started, heaven is now telling you who it is and what they want to do. Your heart already knows who this person is, says Archangel Michael. You can see the signs everywhere, in their silence, in the way they laugh, and in the way they always want to know what you should do next. They're not just interested, they're scared of what will happen to you. But pay close attention, my child. You are protected by God. The plan they had against you has already been thrown out. Everything they say, do, and say to make you feel bad will no longer work. The invisible thread that connects their energy to yours starts to break apart as soon as you hear this message. This sound is your chains breaking. As that link breaks down, you need to fill the void with divine authority. You should write, I am divinely shielded below. Feel the words as if they were a wall of fire around your peace that no one who is jealous can ever break through. Your statement here is your seal of safety. Do not skip, not now. There is going to be a big event in a moment. There will be a sudden change. You might even get a message, a call, or a chance event that backs up what you're hearing. Stay until the end, because right now, the whole truth is coming out. Because timing is important, heaven let this revelation come to you today. You should have seen this person for what they are before November starts. And when you do, the peace, confidence, and love they tried to take away will come back to you 10 times over. You won't hear the name. It will come to you as a thought. Thoughts of them will make you feel a little tight in the chest. Yes, that's proof. Don't go up to them when you're mad. The thing that will help you the most is silence. Right now, the anointing you feel is meant to flow, not just sit. Right now, send this word from the prophet to one person or to your network. You are calling on breakthrough not only for yourself, but also for those you care about as you share. The flow in your life speeds up when you become a channel for God's truth. Wait until the end, because the full reveal is in the next message. Why they did what they did, what they said, and how heaven plans to use it to raise you up. Stay right here. Do not scroll. You are seeing something very important happen. What you're about to hear is not a mistake. It's the peace your soul has been waiting for. The air around you might feel less light and more heavy. That's not fear. The truth is finally coming out. Today, not yesterday or today, was the day you were supposed to know this. This person used to walk so close to you that you could never imagine them betraying you, says Archangel Michael. They became part of your daily life, your memories, and your laughter. Behind that calm presence, though, there was quiet thought. They did not want you to lose, but they also did not want you to win. In their hearts, they felt a strange kind of jealousy that turned admiration into anger. It started out as a single moment of envy, but it grew until it turned into a competition you didn't even know you were in. You should stay until the end, because what comes next will blow your mind. They copied your words, habits, and ideas while saying they were inspired. You'll see the small signs you missed. They were interested in your light, but not in your struggle. They were with you when you were feeling the most tired. Take note of how tired you were after being with them. That wasn't just being tired. That was your gut telling you something. You were being tested in your faith. You did well on that test. Do not skip. Heaven is watching how you react. Something in your spirit opens up the moment you hear this truth. You remember all the times things didn't feel right. Every time you were excited, there was silence instead of happiness. The reason this message is coming, says Archangel Michael, it's because the mask is coming off today. The person can't hide their energy any longer. Life will start to show them what they're up to through conversations, random mentions, and sudden messages. Soon, you might hear something or someone will bug you and tell you something you weren't supposed to know. That's your sign. At that moment, you'll know for sure that heaven has been watching out for you against something you can't see. The shift has already begun, so stay until the end. Your safety has been turned on. Things that seemed strange at first will now make sense. Their sudden distance, their strange behavior, and the rumors they spread while pretending to care. Now is your chance to get peace back. Be careful not to let anger in. When heaven shows a heart, it's never to shame, but to set you free. So let silence speak for you. Synchronicity will help you figure out who this person is. You could dream about them, hear their name out of the blue, or see something they posted that makes you feel something right away. Trust your first instinct. It's a sign from God. Rai, Bane, and Tak. As we move forward, we will not only be exposed, but also changed. You're entering a better place with more pure energy, where lies and jealousy can't reach you. It was never my intention for the truth to hurt you. It was meant to make you feel better. Every hurt they caused and every doubt they sowed will now be what you need to rise. See how the peace comes back. Watch how things get back in order. Follow me all the way to the end. The next part talks about freedom, forgiveness, and the miracle that happens when the false link is broken. Click the subscribe button as we get ready to cut these cords. This action is your spiritual amen, making sure you stay in touch with the prophetic flow that leads you to your time of restoration. Do not leave me. Stay with me. This is the part you were supposed to hear, the moment when what can't be seen can be seen. As you move, the energy around you changes to align with divine order. This takes off the mask from every hidden face. Something seems off to you, don't you think? Stillness that comes over you when your phone rings, or when you walk into a room and everyone stops talking. That's not imagination. It's gut feeling. The message from heaven has been getting through, and now it's clear. Bane Rajo and Tak, because what's about to be shown has a lot of meaning. The person you trusted the most, and who always wanted to know everything about your life, wasn't always interested. The reason they were interested was fear. Do not want to grow out of them. They admired your bravery, but deep down they couldn't handle it, says Archangel Michael. They felt smaller every time you got better, or smiled again after being in pain. They didn't celebrate that you got better. They wanted it too. But pay close attention, my beloved child. This news isn't meant to break your heart, to set it free. You were never meant to carry their shadow around with you. The pain you were in was never a punishment. It was getting ready for this very clear moment. Do not skip. Stay right here. This is because the universe is changing things right now. The people who talked badly about you behind your back will start telling the truth in public. Their lies will fall apart because heaven will reveal what they said. You'll soon see that this person is putting themselves out there without meaning to. They could post something, say something careless, or try to defend themselves before you even say anything bad about them. That's how you'll know. There's no need to prove the truth. It shows itself. Bane, Rajo, and Tak, please keep the peace. Do not want to get even. Don't put them out there yourself. Let the silence do the work. Heaven looks out for people who stay calm during storms. Their plan didn't work out. Their words no longer mean anything. The Archangel Michael put a shield around you as soon as you opened this message. Unseen but not a lie. From now on, no more hidden power can reach your light. Follow me. You'll find something very big at the end. The hurt they caused will soon turn into a divine chance. What you thought was a betrayal was actually a change of direction that led to a greater goal. Everyone has seen every tear you shed. Every sleepless night has been written down. Balance is about to return in ways you didn't expect, through sudden blessings, divine justice, and a peaceful end. Bane Rajo and Tak, because the last part will show what comes next, how heaven changes your story. The enemy should not take your attention away from your new chapter. Sign up now to make sure that your spirit stays in sync with the prophetic promises that are being written in your name right now, and how the force that tried to hurt you will actually help you. Just stay here and take slow, deep breaths. Do not scroll. Do not move. As soon as you hear these words, your spirit will be in line with God's justice. What's next will not only show what was hidden, but it will also give back what was taken. Things are calm now around you. That's how you know that heaven is real. Now is the time to change, says Archangel Michael. It used to feel like you couldn't win this battle, but things have quietly changed in your favor. There are no more lies, rumors, or plans that were told behind your back. Now that the truth is shining through, Bane, Rajo, and Tak, you're about to see a divine exchange happen. They feel guilty about your freedom, and they want your peace a lot. Some people who thought they could hurt you will now see your name go up. Now it's their turn. But this time, you don't have to do anything. Heaven doesn't leave open to harm. It opens up to deliver. First, you'll see little signs. People trying to come back after disappearing, sudden confessions and awkward silences. It's not a coincidence. The universe is showing who was telling the truth and who was lying. Wait until the end. The person who spoke badly about you before will now beg you to forgive them. They're not going to say it right away. There's a change in the way they look at you and the way they talk that will let you know. It's not fear of you. It means that your light is being seen. Do not harden your heart, Archangel Michael says. Let grace guide your answer. You're not being told to turn them in. You need to grow up and leave them behind. Where your awareness starts is where their power ends. You can now see through the trick. You, Raho, Bane, and Tak, because this last part is holy. You were trained to deal with every challenge. There was a hidden blessing in every delay, betrayal, and silence. Heaven took away the things that you couldn't take with you to the next part of your life. Soon, messages you didn't expect will show up. You didn't expect someone to come forward and tell you what was said about you when you weren't there. Don't say anything, just smile inside. Heaven is showing you the whole picture before shutting that door for good. You are now in a timeline that is cleaner and easier to understand. Now one where no one can twist your kindness against you. No one takes away your peace. Your protection is no longer just spiritual. It's visible, feels good, and can be seen. A glow will follow you around and be seen by everyone. Follow me until the end. Your story doesn't end here. It's the start of your rise. The pain taught me something. What was betrayal turned out to be favor, and the loss turned out to be a blessing. You are no longer connected to their energy and are free. Bane Rajo and Tak, because your confirmation will be in the next message. The sign from heaven that shows it was always there with you. Subscribe and become a part of this faith community before the last sign is shown. When you turn on this connection, all prophetic alignments that are meant for your future will be sent directly to your spirit. Now that the revelation is over, the restoration can begin. Don't scroll down. Stay here. Right now, a strong thing is coming together. You are about to make a big step forward, and heaven wants you to know what victory sounds like before you see it. Things are changing again in the air around you, lighter, softer, and brighter. It's not a coincidence. That's the end. The weight that has been on your chest for months is going away now that your spirit has chosen truth over illusion. Bane Rajo and Tak, because what's going to happen is bigger than you think. The person who tried to get in your way will quickly understand that they have helped you find a new route. Every time you tried to put things off, you turned into a hidden path to something better. Your name has been called in places you've never been, but this time it's not to hurt you, says Archangel Michael. It's a favor. People who didn't believe in you before are now being led to back you up. The energy that was against you before is now on your side. Stay until the end, because this is where things go right for you. Your peace will draw people to you. People will respect your silence. The universe is lining up connections, chances, and blessings that were being held back before. Soon, you'll get a message, offer, or sign that doesn't seem real. Do not question it. It's not luck. God's perfect timing is finally paying off. Heaven slowed down your victory so that it would be even more powerful. Get rid of Rajo and Tak. People who didn't think much of you will see the glow that they can't explain. Their rumors will not be heard over your growth. Their plans will not be able to stop your peace. You have crossed the spiritual line between resistance and reward, says Archangel Michael. You can no longer be touched by the energy that used to push you backward. You are no longer interested in old fights. Type, "I am rising higher" in the comments to lock in this new frequency, and make sure you never go back to that heavy energy. As you press send, picture yourself ascending to a higher level where the rumors and plans of the past can no longer reach you. Now, the cycles that used to hold you back can't hurt you. Stay right here, because the shock of a confirmation is about to happen. You could feel warm in the chest, hear your name somewhere out of the blue, or keep seeing the same number. Heaven is telling us, it's done. There's no need for revenge in this new chapter. It needs some thought. Grace has made you stronger, and experience has cleaned you up. No longer do you walk in fear, but trust. Ban Raho and Tak, because the next message will tell you what's coming up next. The link to miracles, the helper from God, and the blessing that comes after every betrayal. Stay here. Do not scroll. Do not move. Your final confirmation is in the next few lines. There's no reason for how you feel right now. That sudden calm mixed with curiosity. It's heaven telling you that your reward is already on its way. Bane Rajo and Tak, because this is the part where everything comes full circle. You did well on all of the hidden tests. The grace you showed by being patient, forgiving, and keeping quiet is now coming back to you in the form of more grace. Archangel Michael says, things haven't just turned around. They've changed in a way that will keep your peace forever. You are no longer on the same frequency as people who used to look up to you or think badly of you. They can't even get to where you're going. Your glow-up isn't just about being successful. It's about peace. You'll realize that the past doesn't bother you anymore. The words that hurt you before now sound empty and weak. It feels like that when you are spiritually mature. Wait until the end, because heaven doesn't just get rid of bad things. It sends you replacements with pure hearts and good intentions, people who are kind to you instead of taking it away. This is the beginning of your divine circle, the one you were promised on the day you decided not to give up. Ban Rajo and Tak. The next time you connect, it will feel like alignment instead of work. People will talk to each other. Chances will come your way, and the weight you were carrying will become light. That's what takes place when protection turns into advertising. What was once put off is now being let go in waves, says Archangel Michael. The energy that was moving slowly will move faster now. Emails, approvals, messages and calls that you didn't expect. Each one will bring good things that look like normal events. Do not skip this. The story that started with pain is now coming to an end in peace. Your name has been written in a higher chapter by heaven, one where you're not just getting by. You are shining without fear as you lead and inspire others. Get rid of Rajo and Tak. The person who meant to hurt you can't get to your timeline anymore. Their actions have been cancelled out, and their plans have been thrown out. What they meant to hurt you has become your place to start becoming great. You are now walking in the open sky with help all around you that you can't see. Watch as things start to work without any trouble. Watch how life starts to move in your favor all of a sudden. It's not a coincidence. Yes, this is proof. Stay until the end. The next moment is when heaven marks the end of your story. Don't worry or think too much. Just peace, clarity, and divine direction. Don't scroll down. Stay here. Take a deep breath, because what's about to happen will make sense of everything that has happened. This is more than just a message. It's a sign from God that everything you lost is coming back to you in a better form. Take out Raho and Tak. You thought it was rejection, but it was really redirection. You would never meet the people who turned you down. They were really lessons that were dressed up as loyalty. The doors that shut on you were just keeping you safe from what wasn't lined up. Your name is currently being written in the light, Archangel Michael says. Every delay that made you angry was a setup for perfect timing. There is no more hidden battles to be had. The path is clear, and the energy is pure. You may have recently noticed small signs, like waking up at strange times, hearing familiar songs, or seeing the same numbers over and over. Those are signs from heaven telling you you're almost there. God's favor has been activated by your patience. Don't leave until the end. The change you're making is more than just emotional. When you feel courage awaken within you, remember that Archangel Michael is near. Write, "I am strengthened by your light, Archangel Michael," in the comments as a sacred statement. Each word opens a channel of power that no darkness can extinguish. Act as this energy flows. This instant has divine power. Those who respond in faith will feel a deep calm, a sign that heavenly protection is already at work. Make your words your shield and your courage your prayer. If this message fills your soul with peace, subscribe and like to remain within this circle of light. To deepen your connection and help us spread this courage further, check the links in the description to join as a member or offer a token of support via Buy Me a Coffee. Let us uplift, protect, and renew your spirit each day. It's real, spiritual, and easy to see. Opportunities will start to appear all around you. Not because you're after them, but because they can hear you. Ban Rajo and Tak. Peace is now your power. People who didn't believe in you before will be amazed at how calm you are now and wonder how you got better so quickly. You won't smile with pride, but with thanks, because you finally know why everything had to go this way. Your victory has already been spoken into being, says Archangel Michael. There is a force at work that is restoring balance, respect, and anything else that was taken unfairly. That thing that used to hurt you will now be your strongest testimony. Do not skip. The story isn't ending, it's getting better. Your spirit is moving up to a higher level where everything goes smoothly. Watch how people start to come back, admit what they did, or say sorry. With each step, the light around you proves that everything has changed. Bain Rajo and Tak. Now is the time to say, it's done. You no longer have to carry that weight. The chaos has turned into knowledge. The broken heart has given me a reason to live. You have moved from just surviving to being important. Do not leave until the very end, because what follows is true happiness that will last. You'll feel better when you wake up and know that heaven didn't forget about you. It was getting you ready for something much bigger than you thought. Stay right here. Do not scroll. Do not blink. Now is the time when everything will work out for you. What you're about to feel is not only in your head. This is alignment. Right now, your story is going from being painful to being powerful. Bain Rajo and Tak. Because this part is all about change. Right now, the air around you is not heavy. That thing is moving and full of life. Doors are quietly opening for you behind the scenes in ways that your mind can't even imagine. You may not be able to see it yet. This is your confirmation, Archangel Michael says. It was hard, but you got through it. Every night you couldn't sleep, every moment you felt alone, and every prayer that didn't go answered helped bring you to this very moment. You weren't broken by the storm. It came to show how strong you are. Wait until the end. You'll quickly see how the pieces fit together. The people who left made room for those who were supposed to stay. There was room for something 10 times better because of the chances that were lost. The schedule wasn't pushed back. It was getting better. Take out Raho and Tak. The universe is now matching your energy and shining the light that you've earned by being patient and having faith. As of right now, every step you take will feel like it's being led. You'll start to see blessings that look like accidents. It's not a coincidence. They're gifts. Heaven is proud of your restraint, Archangel Michael says. You could have been angry, but you chose to be quiet. You could have fought to get people's attention, but you chose peace. That level of maturity is what let God's blessings pour into your life. Don't skip this part. It seals your blessing. The energy of healing is no longer on its way. It's right here. People will reach out to you with support and messages of good news. Things that seemed impossible at first will now work out easily in your favor. Take out Raho and Tak. It will make your heart feel better. It will feel like you slept better. You will wake up with fresh ideas, a sudden drive, and a peace that you can't explain. This will mean that it's finally over. There is no more fighting. The getting better has begun. This chapter is the reward for all the silence you had to put up with. It's not just the tables turning. They are being rebuilt from scratch in your honor. You're not the same person you were when you started this trip. You know more, are stronger, and are filled with divine purpose. Wait until the very end, because what's coming next is the clear proof that your breakthrough has arrived. The chance, the meeting, or the message, the promise from heaven is coming true, and you are walking right into it with strength and grace. Do not move. Stay where you are. What's about to happen will make you feel great. Now is the time when everything you've been waiting for starts to happen in a divinely ordered, quiet, and beautiful way. Bain, Rajo, and Tak, because this part of the message sounds like it's all done. Now is the end of the long season of chaos. Before it was hard to tell who was on your side and who was against you. Now the fog is gone. Now there is only truth left. Your victory was written before the battle even began, says Archangel Michael. Every loss you had was actually making you stronger. You're not the same person who had doubts or begged for help. You have become someone who can't be shaken, who shines, and who is quiet power. Stay until the end, because your life is about to show heaven what it already knows, that nothing can stop what's meant for you. Look at how each thing starts to move, how the same path that looked closed at first starts to get wider as you walk along it. Baina Rajo and Tak. Things are being moved around in the universe to help you. People will treat you differently all of a sudden. You won't have to work hard to find opportunities, and the peace you have will be your best defense. You don't need to chase anymore. Now everything is going to you. Your name is spoken with light, Archangel Michael says. People will now talk about your glow instead of the gossip they used to spread. People who didn't believe in your spirit will now see how strong you are. What was taken from you will come back to you in a bigger way and at the perfect time. If you don't want to miss this part, listen to it straight through. You are about to enter a time of divine magnetism. Blessings will find you. People who are meant to help you will be drawn to you, and any shadows that are still there will go away on their own. Kill Raho and Tak, because you're about to see what real peace feels like. Things that used to hurt you will make you smile. You'll go through the same places that broke you before, but this time, you won't feel broken. That's freedom, not pride. Heaven has signed your freedom, says Archangel Michael. From now on, you are free from all the hidden plans, enemies, and attachments that were trying to hold you back. They can't remember you without your light. Wait until the end. When you see the next sunrise, it will feel different. It will be brighter, clearer, and calmer. That's your proof that everything we've talked about here has already started. You're past the worst. The miracle is happening right now. Bane Rajo and Tak, because the big moment will be shown in the next part. The proof is so strong that even people who didn't believe you will have to admit that heaven was always with you. Stay here. Do not scroll, not even for a second. You've reached the big moment, the last part of this revelation. What you're about to hear will complete the circle and start a new part of your life that was written by heaven. Get rid of Rajo and Tak, because this part has the divine seal of your victory on it. Everything that seemed to be taking too long to happen is now happening all at once. The blessings have been waiting for you to get better and are now ready to meet you in person. You have made the point of every trial, says Archangel Michael. It wasn't bad luck that you had to go through it. It was cleaning up. You had to let go of some people so that your energy could be realigned with power, peace, and purpose. Wait until the end. Now everything makes sense. That sudden lack of noise from other people. It was for safety. You didn't get that last goodbye. It was wisdom from God. Every hurt, pause, and change of plans was actually protecting your future. Bane Rajo and Tak, because the universe is changing in a way that helps you right now. There will be new chances. Naturally, it will feel like your fate is playing out right in front of you. The love, the abundance, and the praise are all on their way. This is what Archangel Michael says. Your energy is now vibrating on a frequency of truth. You can't draw in fake things anymore. People with aligned souls and honest intentions are the only ones who will cross your path. You deserve to be at peace, and you don't need anyone to protect you. Don't skip this part, because heaven is putting action on this message. In a few days, something strange will happen. A message, a sign, or a meeting that lets you know your new beginning has begun. You'll know it's wonderful when it comes. Bane Rajo and Tak, you are no longer being blessed behind closed doors. You are seeing blessings. People who used to say bad things about you will now be able to deny that you were picked for something bigger as they watch you shine. Your light can't be stopped now, says Archangel Michael. Once full of silent tears, your story will soon be filled with laughter, thanks, and grace. You are kept safe, taken care of, and surrounded by favor. Stay until the end. Now is the time to take a deep breath. Your peace has come back. Your fate is already at work, and you can see the way ahead. You went through the fire and came out on top. What's going to happen next can't be stopped. The revelation is over for Bane Rajo and Tak, and heaven's promise for your life stands firm. Everything that has to do with you will rise from now on. Everything that is supposed to come to you will, and everything that is meant to hurt you will fade away in silence. Don't scroll down. Stay here. Now is the time when peace starts to grow inside you. Everything you've heard up to this point has been leading you to this last awakening, realizing that the story of your life was never about loss. It was about getting ready. Bane Rajo and Tak, because this is where your soul knows it has power. You've made it through every secret plan, every silent betrayal, and every fake face. Still, you're shining brighter than ever. It's not luck. That's destiny being watched over by God. Heaven has seen how strong you are, says Archangel Michael. The universe took note every time you kept quiet instead of reacting, and every time you forgive instead of getting angry. That's why the blessings are coming in big waves that you can't miss. Wait until the end. Things are about to get balanced again in your favor. You can now tell the people who hurt you the truth about what they did. It wasn't because you asked for it. It was because divine justice is slow and exact. Banrajo and Tak, things that used to hurt you now bow down to you. The force that tried to bring you down is now pulling you up. As the season changes, your peace will become your proof. Your peace turns into a crown. You are walking with authority, says Archangel Michael. Now heaven has given you a presence that stops lies in their tracks before they even start. You won't have to fight back. Your peace will speak for itself. Don't skip this moment because it has the frequency of completion in it. What they said, did, or thought doesn't affect you anymore. Every version of yourself that you made out of pain has grown old. Power will be used to build everything you make from now on. Rai, Bane, and Tas. People will start trying to get back to you, not to hurt you, but to say sorry. The truth woke them up to their morals. You only need to forgive them, not give them access. Let grace be your answer, and let silence be your ending. Only pure things are drawn to your light now, says Archangel Michael. You can't be touched by the energy that used to make you feel like chaos. Your guardian angels are standing in your way, turning every problem into a chance. Stay until the end, because there will be a sign soon. Not overt, but sure. A call, a message, or a coincidence that makes you remember its due helps. From struggle to peace, from doubt to unstoppable purpose, you've come a long way. Bane, Rajo, and Tak, the last curtain has come down on your old story. Heaven is now writing a whole new one with more peace, wealth, and meaning than you could have imagined. Stay right here. Do not scroll. Do not even blink. Right now is the time your soul has been waiting for. This is the part where things start to make sense. You are not just listening by accident. You're here because this moment was planned by heaven just for you. Banrajo and Tak, because this part makes you feel like you're celebrating. One that isn't loud, the kind of victory that fills your spirit when you finally understand why things happened the way they did. From the beginning of this journey, you're not the same person. You've changed. There is no longer a war over your peace, says Archangel Michael. The noise is no longer there. The confusion has been cleared up. Things that looked like chaos before are now clear. Now you see how every delay, every betrayal, and every tear built your future. Wait until the end. You can be sure that the storm wasn't meant to destroy you because of this. It was meant to make you shine. You were being improved, not turned down. There was a reason for every door that shut. There was a hidden blessing in every moment of silence. Banrajo and Tak. Because now the good things that used to be hard to get to you will just flow right through you. You'll feel better, lighter, and more free. Everything connected to you will start to thrive now that the universe has reset itself around your frequency. This is your reward season, says Archangel Michael. You've taught lessons for too long. It's time to bring peace. Watch how people who used to ignore you now admire how calm you are. It's not just light that makes your face glow. It's proof that they lived. Don't skip this part, because it holds the power to make things happen. Heaven isn't just giving back what was taken, it's making it bigger. This time, the peace, love, and plenty are all coming back stronger, cleaner, and for good. Banrajo and Tak, as you step into this new time, nothing forced will last, and nothing meant for you will ever be missed. Now, everything you do, everyone you meet, and every connection will work out for your highest good. Their name no longer has power, says Archangel Michael. They tried to hurt you. Heaven has written the end of that chapter, and they are no longer heard. Your story is now in the light, and the dark can't get to it again. Stay until the end. Take a deep breath. Right now, you are free. This is the peace you asked for. When things were calm after the war, it was dawn after a very long night. You got here not by chance, but by God's plan. Banarajo and Tak. There is no more to say. The healing is over, and now it's time for you to rise. From now on, walk with confidence. Be kind when you talk, and know that heaven is not watching from afar. Heaven is right next to you. Don't scroll down, stay here. Right now is a holy moment for you. You didn't just happen to find this. Heaven is whispering to you as you stand on the edge of your new life. Don't move. Just get Banarajo and Tak, because this part isn't just another message. It's a victory declaration written in your spirit. You've made it through every storm and test, and now the light ahead of you isn't just hope, it's confirmation. Your energy has changed for good, says Archangel Michael. Things that used to drain you can't get to you anymore. People who used to think you were being quiet didn't understand now that you're quiet. They feel your strength. This is the time of year when peace fights for you. Wait until the end. Right now is all about restoration in every way. You'll notice the sudden return of something that seemed like it would never come back. In different, better and more aligned forms, not the same form. Heaven doesn't give back things that were lost. It takes its place with better. Banarajo and Tak. Now, truth is drawn to you. Everything that isn't true is naturally falling away. There is no work or conflict. There is only space and clarity. When you look back, you'll see how quietly heaven changed your life without your permission. Every sound you made as you prayed has already been heard, says Archangel Michael. No matter how close you can see the answers are getting. Have faith in this silence. It's not nothing. It is divinely organized. Right now, something is being written over your life that can't be changed. Don't skip this moment. The energy that put you to the test will now honor you. Soon, the people who questioned you will understand why they couldn't get someone else in your place. Banarajo and Tak, you no longer have to wait. There will be a lot of change in your career, your relationships, and your sense of purpose soon. It will feel like a dream when things start to fall into place. But that's what divine alignment looks like when it's your turn. Heaven has sent new people on your journey, says Archangel Michael. Helpers, shields, and links. You'll meet some by chance and some by accident, but they're all part of a bigger plan that has your name on it. Wait until the end, because the next thing isn't small. It's the blessing that makes every fight worth it. It will happen quietly, but you won't be able to say anything. You won't need to say anything. It will be clear from your peace. The last stage of the journey has been reached for Banarajo and Tak. You are now walking in full light, being led, protected, and glowing. Things that used to try to stop you no longer have permission to be in your space. Stay right here. Do not scroll. Do not blink. What's going on now isn't just another message. It's your divine moment of becoming aware. You've been through fire and silence, and now heaven is telling you it's your time. Banarajo and Tak, because this part has the vibration of making things happen. The favor, the chances, and the right people who have been waiting for you behind the scenes are now coming your way. There's no need to chase. Everything that is meant for you is finding you on its own. We are now at the point of full activation. You are no longer looking for blessings. They are now looking for you. I want you to make a promise to your future before we end this holy message. You can write, "My divine upgrade is activated," in the comments. By writing this, you are telling God that you are here, that you are available, and that you are ready for miracles to happen in your life. Your story has changed dimensions, says Archangel Michael. You are no longer in survival mode when you walk. That's why you're walking. It feels good to be around you. Your heart is happy, and now your soul is in line with the plan that heaven made for you. Stay until the end, because this season is all about blessings that you can see. There will be deposits, approvals, and messages from people you thought had forgotten about you that come out of the blue. Every no that hurt you in the past made room for a bigger yes. Banrajo and Tak, you're about to see speed that is beyond compare. It will only take days to do what used to take months. What felt like it was blocked will open right away. That beat is the beat of heaven. When peace finally comes into your spirit, what's already been written can't be changed, says Archangel Michael. You were picked at this time, kept safe until the right time, and hidden until it was right. Every delay was God's way of protecting us. Every moment of stillness was holy preparation. Do not skip this. You are in the middle of prayers that have been answered. Small signs are already all around you, even if you don't feel them all at once. The right chance, the right person, and the right call. Every one of them whispered, "It's here." Banrajo and Tak, because this power won't go away. It won't go away. The universe that tested you before is now giving you something good. You are moving to a place where people will no longer ignore or dim your light. When peace is your default, you'll know this message is real, says Archangel Michael. You'll feel better, calmer, and more sure of yourself when you wake up. What used to scare you will no longer bother you, and being thankful will guide every choice you make. Stay until the end, because heaven is still going on. Your growth will only get bigger from here on out. The person who tried to hurt you is no longer in your path, and magical helpers have come in their place. You can now smell victory in your story, Banrajo and Tak. The storm is over. Now that the crown is in place, your purpose can start to shine. From now on, everything you touch will become peaceful, grow, and shine. I'd like you to like this video right now as we seal this message. Consider this simple action as opening the floodgates. When you click the like button, you are physically saying yes to God's favor. Let this action start the flow of good things that have been planned for you. This digital connection could be a real turning point in your life.